What's good? This your boy, Alphahebrew elect, coming back at you with another video. I want to give all praises and honor to Yahweh and Yahawashi and all my beautiful black Hebrew Israelite brothers and sisters. Now, this case with Ahmaud Arbery, I seen a little bit here and there. It was a long trial. It was the trial is what I'm talking about. I believe it was like 8 hours, but I'm gonna go through it a little bit more. But again, like I said in my last video, the judge is trying to, in a way, cater to the three white males that killed an innocent black man, you know, dead in the street for jogging. You know, this was last year, I believe, somewhat, I think February or whatever. I know it was last year. This black dude, quote unquote black man, was just jogging where he stayed and where he lived or whatever. It's not illegal to jog in certain neighborhoods, and you know, it's I love how they say it's a free country, but then they put stipulations on the word free. You know, if someone's just exercising, you know, and jogging, they're not harming nobody. Why do you care? This is what we go through, America. This is what we go through. Look at what, you know, measurements we have to endure and go through to get justice. Look at what we got to go through. And I'm going to give y'all the names. What was the names of, I know one of them was Water something.
Travis McMichael.
Travis McMichael. We're going to do it slowly. Travis McMichael.
His father, Gregory McMichael.
So his father was Gregory McMichael, and then who was the other dude?
He was driving a pickup truck behind them. His name is William Roddy Bryan.
Wow. William Roddy Bryan. Stupid name. And he was supposedly the accomplice, right? So he was the man playing innocent at first, and then they found out that he knew all along, you know, their game plan and their mindset. So this is what the lady was saying, that they were sharing videos already of the suspect, if I'm not a victim, if I'm not mistaken, and sharing with each other or whatever they was doing. So they knew about him because he would jog there. So, you know, I guess that's how it all started or whatever. But just to know that you can just jog, you know, and exercise. I like to run. I like to exercise. I like to get fit. And that's a problem, you know. Just to know that that's a problem for, you know, the quote unquote blacks here in America. That's just bad. That's just bad. It's just bad. And then look, why is this even a thing? And then the cop, you know, at the end was, you know, they was questioning him. And I'm like, they should. But then they was questioning him to show the integrity of the three white males that killed the black male, to try to show that they wasn't a threat. It doesn't matter how they were acting towards the officer. It matters that they killed an innocent black man. There's no way I could kill, you know, anyone, let alone a Caucasian man, and then the police not arrest me, shoot me, or do anything. Why is it that they can get away with it? Rittenhouse, same thing. You know, he can kill someone. So I want people to get this. When the Rittenhouse killed the other Caucasian male, right? They didn't care because it went against what they believe, their judicial system, their tyranny behavior, their programming, their Western, you know, I don't know, could I call it debauchery? You know, that, you know, when you go against that as a Caucasian, they will kill you too. And by Caucasian, I mean white men. If you go against them, they will kill you too. And then they'll, you know, try to justify it. So it's not just, a black thing, in this case. It is, but I'm saying it's not, because you have the Rittenhouse, that little 17-year-old dude that killed them people, right? And I believe one was, a Caucasian man, and then in this instance, they killed the black dude. What they're doing is justifying the killings of when you go against them, because they are the oppressors. So now y'all see that even if you're white, they're still going to go against, if you stand, because they did, a riot. On this hand, you have a rioter, right, with the Rittenhouse, rioting and looting, and they just want justice, right? So they killed him. They try to justify that, and that's going against the system. And then you have Arbery, which is black, exercising and jogging. They killed him because they see black men as a threat here in Babylon. So now, hopefully, that y'all can see, for all the Caucasians and the white Europeans that say, oh, y'all just being racist and making things up, what happened when it happened to y'all, right? We're just telling y'all that it have happened to us for over 400 years. Yes, y'all have been killed by police and, police officers and they little system or whatever. But y'all have never been oppressed. Y'all not going through what we going through. Y'all are just the strays, basically. It's geared towards us. So just imagine if you were black. That's what we want y'all to get. Imagine if you were a black man or a black woman, and y'all were dying in masses. Then y'all would get it. But just because, one died here and there, that don't mean that y'all are on our level as far as being victimized and being a victim. Because you would just have to count Sandy Hook, the Boston bombing and all that. It was a lot of white Caucasians. Those are just crazy people. See, we're dealing with a psychotic person with the Rittenhouse. He's a crazy psychotic person. He's not scary. He's just psychotic. He's got some screws loose up there. The man got some screws. The little dude got some screws loose up there. So you're dealing with psychotic. The Columbine shooting, that's psychotic. The Sandy Hook, that's psychotic. The Boston bombing, that's psychotic. That means that it has nothing to do with your race. This Arbery case had everything to do with his color, his race. It's different. We're just trying to show y'all that this is what, they do here in America. Nobody's free. We've never been free with this black person people thing. We've never been free. We are the ones getting killed, like in masses. When everybody get a taste of their own medicine, right? Then it's cry me, oh me, like the Asians getting beat up. We've been getting beat up for 400 years, and they want to cry right now. They beat us up too. You know what I mean? The Asians, and then the LGBTQ or whatever. We've been getting beat up for 400 years and picked on for 400 years, and now you Sandy Hook. We've been getting shot up for 400 years. You know what I mean? That's because you're dealing with two different type of European white people. You're dealing with the psychotic one, and then you're dealing with the racist one, the racial one. When it comes to ethnicity, you're dealing with two different kinds. When Caucasian died, they're dealing with the psychotic version, the mentally ill person who goes in like they did in Boulder. Was that Boulder? Mm-hmm. Went up there shooting them people like that. He's mentally ill. That's not what we're talking. We're talking about that too, but that's not what we're talking about. When we die, these cops, they're not mentally ill. They're just racist. These when we go to these neighborhoods and things like that, and they shoot us down for just jogging and just being black, that's not mentally ill. That's just racist. That's hateful. So you're dealing with two different kinds. And to call us racist because we're making y'all see that this is what they're doing, that just goes to show that you're the racist one. Either you're mentally ill or you're racist. Y'all have to stand on the side of righteousness, and righteousness is telling the truth. Stop trying to go against us and just tell the truth. People all the time in these comments, there's gonna be some in this video, to say go back to Africa, leave if it's so bad, and didn't know. You go back. This is not your land. You're not indigenous to it. You're not indigenous to it. And look at what we got to go through to get justice. They was executing and lynching people, less than 100 years ago off of he say, she say. This is actually on camera and film. And they still like, oh, well, we don't know what happened. How do you not know what happened when you clearly, you have a dead man, you have shells, and you have 3 white men? Put it together. Like, what do you, oh, he could have did it. All right, now we know that they was in a car, he was jogging. He couldn't run after a car to harass him because the human body cannot go that fast. So somebody had to initiate. They initiate these things. That Rittenhouse, he initiated it. He went there to kill with the intent to kill. You don't go there with an AR to heal somebody or to pack somebody up. What did you need a gun for? I don't see EMTs with guns. I don't see EMTs with guns. I see a whole bunch of scraggly looking Europeans. I don't stop them and say, hey, you're not around here. You're not from around here. Him, that man, woman, whatever, that's none of my business. They not doing nothing to me. They ain't said nothing to me. Why am I messing with them? Why is this even a trial? They initiated it and was scared of him. They initiated the fight. He was whooping them, so they pulled out a gun and they shot him. They initiated it. Why? Like, what are we doing? Why do we have to go through this every single time? When we get put in jail for just being a certain so-called color, somebody right now can say, yeah, he raped my daughter, and I'm going to jail. There's no trial, there's nothing. I'm just going to jail. And then they hold us in jail for 3 years before we can even get this far to even tell our side of the story. But they can see somebody cold-blooded, just killed and murdered, and then they want to talk about it. What y'all want to talk about? Y'all just want to make some money off of it? Y'all just want to make some money off of our demise? That's what it is. Why are they talking about the Rittenhouse? He shot him. He shot 3 people to kill 2 people, whatever. He shot, or whatever, whoever he killed them. With the intent, he went there with an AR. These people was driving around with the gun in the trunk or the truck or whatever, and they shot the man. Don't start fights that you can't finish. Just don't do it. It's just unjust, man, and we just getting sick of it. 400 years we've been going through it. And I'm going to touch on every single one of them. And just the demonicness of, America and the Babylon, right? Just the demonic, because white people, they get picked on too. They get picked on from their own kind. I'm just trying to show y'all it's about, the characteristics and the power and, the money and the evilness. If you try to take up for me, Europeans, they will kill you. They will come after you. They will shame you. You better stay on their side. That's what they're telling you. So all y'all rioters, these so-called rioters is just freedom fighters, right? That's what we are. And you got European whites that want to join. We're just freedom fighters. We just fight for our freedom. They gonna come after you every single time. You see what they did to JFK. You see what they did to JFK. Don't go against them. We try to tell y'all. We try to tell y'all about them. But y'all don't listen. Y'all think we just be talking. Now y'all get to see. Look at this case. Look at this trial. Like, what are we talking about? You got people, black men, that's been locked up for years for something that they didn't do. 20 years. And get offered a cheeseburger. A cheeseburger and a couple $100 for his freedom. That's what they're showing you. That's what his freedom, that's what he amounted to. This is sad. No more, it's enough. Enough is enough. But I'm not gonna keep y'all too long, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. Go to my other channel, Alphahebrew. Go check that out. That's the educational channel. This is too, but this is more just world, just touching on every topic. And yeah, man, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Peace.